Hello guys, welcome to episode 11 of building flag max in Minecraft. Today we're building Germany. At this point, if I do say part whatever wrong, I do apologize, but I'm pre-recording these videos. I'm posting this 2 weeks from when I'm recording this, or a little more than 2 weeks, something like that. But anyway, what you're gonna need is black, red, and yellow concrete. So go to Austria, which made this a little bit easier for you because a little bit less of the southern border. But go right here where there's this like 2x4 area, and at the top of it on the left corner, go up by 1, left by 2, up right by 1, left by 2, up by 1, left by 2, up by 1, left by 1, up by 1, left by 1, up by 1, and left by 1. Then go up left by 1, left by 1, up by 1, left by 2, up by 1, left by 1, up by 2, left by 1, up by 1, left by 1, up by 2, left by 2, up by 1, up by 1, right by 1, up by 3, left by 1, up by 1, left by 1. Get out your red concrete and place your red concrete all the way until the black, and I'll show you if this is correct. If this is incorrect, you might need to redo what you have so far. So it should meet up here at Luxembourg. The middle of the 3 blocks of red is where it should meet up. Then on the bottom here, you can fill the rest in with yellow. So you're going to go back over here where you have this block, and from this block, go up right by 2, up by 1, right by 1, down by 1, right by 1, up by 1, right by 1, up by 1, right by 1, up by 1, right by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go up right by 1, right by 1, up by 1, right by 2, up by 1, right by 1, up right by 1, right by 1, up right by 1, right by 2, up by 1, right by 3, up by 1, right by 3, up by 2, down right by 1, up by 2, right by 2, down by 1, right by 1, down by 1, right by 1, down by 1, right by 3, go up by 1, left by 1, up by 1, right by 1, up by 2, up right by 1, and down by 4. From this block, go up by 2, left by 1, up by 2, left by 2, up by 1, up left by 1, up by 3, down left by 1, up by 2, right by 1, up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go up, sorry, oh my gosh, that's bad, up right by 1, oh my gosh, it's up left by 1, apologies for that bit, I'm confused, I haven't recorded one of these videos in about a week. Go up by 1, left by 1, up by 1, up left by 1, up by 2. Get out your red concrete, and from this top block of this little like S shape or something, Tetra shape, go all the way over, and it should meet up with the Netherlands right over here. Like we have this little like upside down L shape or whatever, something like that, and this bit, it should meet up just right there. You can add a line of black, or we'll get to that in a minute, but fill that bit in with red, or you can wait, it's up to you, but fill that in with red eventually. Then get out your black concrete, and then from this block, go up left by 1, left by 1, up left by 1, left by 1, up left by 2, up right by 3, up by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, go up left by 1, up by 2, left by 1, up left by 1, left by 1, up left by 1, up right by 1, right by 2, up by 1, right by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go down left by 1, down by 1, left by 1, up by 1, left by 2, down by 1, and left by 1. From this block, go down by 2 and left by 2. These two bits should be water, so do not fill them in. And then from this block, go up left by 1, left by 1, up left by 1, left by 1, up left by 1, left by 3, down left by 1, up left by 4, go right by 1, up by 1, up left by 1, up by 1, right by 1, up right by 1, up by 1, right by 1, down right by 1, right by 1, down right by 1, down by 2, down right by 1, down by 1, left until you hit black concrete, or by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then fill the rest in here with the concrete color that you're doing. I forgot to say, if you're going to do like dark gray concrete or like gray terracotta or something darker, a different block that's like black, replace that line with that color and fill this in with that color. However, I am just going to fill it in with black because I am filling the flag in with black. Even though you can't really see the border, it's not super necessary, especially when looking at it on a Minecraft map, where it kind of gets distorted when there's only a single line around it instead of like a thicker line. This is like an island. It's like close to Sweden, close to Denmark's little island over there. But Denmark is next video, unlike MC Atlas, who decided to wait 7,654 years. I'm getting out of my video. But from this, where you have this little indent, skip a block and then go left by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go down left by 2, left by 1, down left by 1, left by 2, down left by 1, left by 2, down left by 1, left by 1, down by 1, down left by 1, left by 2, up left by 1, left by 2, down by 1, left by 1, up left by 1, up right by 3, up by 2, left by 1, up right by 1, up left by 1, right by 1, up right by 1, down right by 2, and then go left by 2 and up by 1. It's so small, I don't think you would want to fill that in. If you do, you can fill that bit in, but just fill it all in with black. It's not important. From this block, go left by 4, up left by 1, left by 3, up left by 1, left by 1, up left by 1, up by 2, up left by 1, up by 1, left by 2, up by 1, left by 2, down left by 1, left by 4, up by 1, left by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, go down right by 1, down left by 1, down by 1, right, left by 1, ooh, hold on, go down left by 1, down by 1, left by 1, up by 1. That's what it's supposed to be. Just to like a little 2x2 right there. From this block, go down right by 1, down by 1, down right by 2, down by 1, down left by 1, left by 1, down left by 2, right by 2, down right by 2, down by 1, 2, 3, go down right by 1, down left by 1, left by 1, down left by, up left by 1, sorry, left by 2, down left by 1, down by 2, down left by 1, left by 1, down left by 1, up left by 1, left by 1, up left by 1, left by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If that's messed up, just go until you get roughly here, and then place a down left by 1 right there. If you messed up just in this little area, I mean, yeah, fix it, but as long as you have this correct, everything else is going to be correct. So, ignore what I said there. But what you're going to want to do, fill that top bit in with your dark color of choice, whether it's gray concrete, gray terracotta, or black concrete, or black terracotta, or whatever you want to use. I don't really know. Fill the middle in with red and fill the bottom in with yellow. And this is what the final product of Germany should look like. This is what final Germany should look like. That is all for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.